Hey Virgo, hope you are well. Welcome to my channel. This is Scorpio Moon Tarot, here to give you your October 2018 reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please do understand this is a general reading, so it's not going to make sense for everybody, but the messages that come through hopefully will resonate with you. If it doesn't, please check your natal chart and check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus readings also, because the messages may be more prevalent for you in there. Now I've pre-shuffled the cards. I have been getting a message of finances, something to do with your security, just keeping track of what you're spending right now. I'm also seeing endings for you, Virgo, in something. So definitely something to do with your money, and making sure that you're spending wisely, and also just making sure that you are not overdoing it. So let's see how we go with this, because I'm already woman in, but I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to see how we can get along and what messages the universe has for you. So Spirit, Divine, Archangels, Universe, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, please use me as a clear channel for messages for Virgo 2018, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for October. For the month of October, please let me know what the situation is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for October 2018. Thank you. Okay, so current situation for October, Virgo. Right, well, it did flip over, so I'm going to take that. Coming out of a period of rest, recuperation, after something heartbreaking, I think. But we're going to keep going. Three of Pentacles. Roots issue. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, past energy that we're moving out of, Virgo. Past energy. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm going to take these. I don't generally, but okay. Okay. The outcome, what you want currently, outcome-wise, with this situation. What do you want? Okay, and future energies here for Virgo. Future energies here for Virgo. And what are you bringing? External influences for Virgo, October 2018. Hopes here, Virgo. Oh, okay. And the outcome for Virgo for October 2018 in this situation. Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to get two more because that is not, for me, suffice. Okay. And one more. Oh, I can't believe it. There's so much waiting. This is ridiculous. Okay. So let me just move these over so you can see everything. A lot of cards wanted to fly out then. So, root. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what we got for you here. You know, like with me, with the Four of Swords generally, it tends to kind of mean, you know, kind of coming out of a period of rest and relaxation. But what I'm getting from this more so than that is more that you're feeling burnt out. You're feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. You know, this is having this period of being in this period of rest and relaxation. When it's reversed here in that current situation, that current energy, I just feel like you're not allowing yourself to take a break in a weird way. It's like you're still in that Three of Swords energy. Something's still hurting, or you're allowing something to still mentally torture you, and it's exhausting you. And it could be to do with work. It could be to do with partnerships at work. It could to do with third parties here, because I do have the Seven of Swords in your outcome at the top here. So there could be a situation with somebody at work that is kind of just exhausting you. Somebody may be draining you. Or this just could be that you're just feeling a bit burnt out from work. I feel like, you know, this situation here. So for those of you that this is work related, you've definitely been building your empire. You've been being very independent, really trying to hone in on what you want and how to be best secure in your environment. So I feel like this is something you've been working on for quite some time. For those of you relationship wise, you've possibly been quite independent, really working on your finances more than relationships right now. But I do see, you know, there's some sort of conflict or some sort of being burnt out by a situation here. And it could be with three people. You know, you might be in a group of people that you work with. And the challenge here is to not burn yourself out with a third party situation or a three people situation. I mean, okay, so bottom of the deck. Oh, interesting. So that is flipped over, but then we have this on the other end. So, okay, maybe actually Virgo, some of you are dealing with a relationship here, a third party situation, relationship that you're part of. It's causing you emotional burnout. It's causing you mental burnout, because I feel like, you know, you've been quite comfortable being secure, but something in your past energy here that there's been some confusion. It could be with an Aquarius, could be with an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be either of those. It could be with a Pisces. But something's caused you some sort of confusion, some mental confusion, possibly mental health issues. Also, I'm seeing here, you know, maybe just that burnout has kind of made you feel a little bit crazy. And I feel like you've been trying to heal from this, or you are healing from this, and trying to start again. But again, I feel like, again, you're starting with the Fool here. It's almost like starting a new cycle after a period of confusion and having to rest and relax after that confusion. Because I've seen you as quite solid here, but then generally you are quite solid. This is your energy. This is Earth, Virgo in energy. But I do feel that right now there is confusion and there's some mental cloudiness that you are trying your best to heal from. So if you are dealing with an Aquarius, there could be an Aquarius that is just being a bit of an idiot. That's the best way I can describe it. So someone could be just being a bit of an idiot, being a bit of a risk taker, not really considering emotions and how you feel, and you're not quite, well, you're wanting to heal from this. The Moon and the Star, this is like, I feel like this is from the same pool, so to speak, and it's kind of, you keep going back and forth. There's confusion, then you're healing, then there's confusion, then you're healing. You feel like you're going round and round in circles, with the Fool here being zero energy. It's like you keep starting again. There's something that keeps starting again with a person or a situation or a project. Could be, like I said, a third party situation. What you're hoping for, we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. So some of you definitely are looking to cut out some sort of lying, stealing, cheating energy out of your life. So if someone has been confusing you and causing you mental anguish because they're being deceptive, you definitely just want to remove them out of your life. You're ready to cut them out. You're ready to go at them full charge and tell them exactly how you feel. Because this person if this is not your energy, this person here, you know, you can see they've kind of got a smile on their face as they're stealing the swords, and you're kind of wanting to come in, not to be a saviour, but to really just, I feel like, you know, with swords being communication and, you know, thought process, it's almost telling someone what you think, charging in, maybe, you know, being quite brash about your approach here, because the knight is the fastest moving, so moving fast towards someone that may have deceived you. For others of you, this could be deception, you know, you having to stay quite, quite cunning about a certain situation, or being covert about a situation, because you need to keep it under wraps. But I do feel that, you know, maybe it's you being sneaky about something and waiting for somebody, again, it could be an Aquarius, waiting for someone to come in and take an opportunity here. So if you are trying to get away with something, it's almost like you're kind of removing yourself, you want to remove yourself and get away from something, but actually you're waiting for someone to come in and communicate with you. What we do see here, future energy, some of you may be, definitely getting the strength, again, the inner strength to deal with this situation. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, but generally the strength card, I see you coming back into your power after a situation where you've just had this unrest. You know, you really want to rest. You're desperate to rest, but this would be resting after a painful situation. This is, to me today, is almost like not allowing, especially with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, and regret, and third party here, and decisions. I mean, normally I don't do this, but just seeing all these cards in succession, I feel like there's more than one choice. Someone has an options. Third party situations that's causing a lot of grief. Three cups on the floor. Things just, you know, someone causing anguish, someone causing mental frustration, burning you out, where you've been so independent and so secure before. They've really confused you. They've confused you because there's something here that is, you know, they're giving you an opportunity to start something, and then yet that doesn't happen, and there is deception, and you just want to move away from it. But I am seeing that you will have the strength to do that. Some of you on a romantic level may have a Leo coming into your life, who is a lot more stable than this person here. If you are dealing with, doesn't necessarily have to be, but an air sign. Actually, the moon as well can be Cancer. So Pisces and Cancer here, trying to heal a situation and move on, start again, start something new. Your energy, I feel like some of you are holding on to a water sign. The Hanged Man, this could be a Pisces. So some of you, again, if you are dealing with a Pisces, you're still kind of being a little bit possessive about this situation here, in your current energy. For others of you, I feel like you are just kind of having to make a sacrifice on something that you do want to hold onto. There is this almost letting go but holding on. So you're in a juxtaposed mind state of whether or not you should let this go or you should hold on. But I feel like you're trying to just get your head around what it is exactly that you're holding on to here, because it's causing you mental grief. Externally, yeah, you could be dealing with a Cancer here. So we have the Chariot and the Five of Swords, someone who's causing this conflict. Five of Swords here, no-win situation, arguments, not very nice words. I feel like we may have had this for Cancer as well. There's a situation where there's just arguments. Someone could be argumentative or playing mind games with you. And that could be a Cancer, and all you're trying to do is really they're trying to balance out how they feel, but there's definitely still some upper handness to this situation here. Like somebody wants to win. That's what I'm getting here in the external environment. What you're hoping for, I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, you're hoping, you know, and the Strength card, both fire energy. Some of you could be hoping for a Leo to come in and you know, give you fulfillment, because the world is completion, but it's completion on a positive level, and victory. So some of you are actually, you know, this could, on a work level, this could be you being very creative, wanting to complete a project here that is of a creative nature, with the world here, getting fulfillment and moving forward to public with this project. So if you do something in the public eye or a creative thing, you do have the Queen of Wands here, which is, to me, is saying that you are hoping to be at the top of your game creatively, completion of a project. Maybe you want this project to take you across the world to travel. For others of you, I feel like maybe you are waiting for some sort of fulfillment from a fire sign, some sort of just completion, yeah, and victory with a fire sign. So some of you, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, you could be waiting for something. You could be waiting to travel with an Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius, and this could be work related. So that's something for some of you. Option, like, so I did get 3 cards because I wanted to check, you know, the energy of the outcome, because the Knight of Pentacles, yes, it's hard work. There's still you know, it's slow movement. Things are moving slowly. So in regards to a situation here, it's not giving us an answer, it's just showing waiting. So if you're in a situation where there is a third party or someone is just giving you confusing messages, I don't see this moving forward in October. I feel like there's still such slow movements, there's progression, but there's like waiting for, you know, Knight of Pentacles, it's all about hard work, it's about patience. So there is an element of needing to have patience in a situation here, whether this is on a work level, just or on a relationship level, but you are waiting for something to come in. You've put stuff out there, you've maybe put your feelings out there, or you've put a project out there, and now you're waiting to reap the rewards, which is here, which is waiting for the fruits of your labour to come to fruition. But we're not getting a conclusion in October, so I feel like this is an ongoing thing for you, Virgo. I feel like there's not completion here. I know you want completion in a situation here, whether this is to do with work or this is to do with, you know, a project or a love situation. I'm feeling more like a project because there's not any cups here. So Virgo, you haven't got cups. So to be honest, yes, we do have cups here, but these are not part of the readings per se. So and the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. So we do, externally there is an issue with love or a situation. So maybe this is tied in with your work, you know, because you can love your work. It's not necessarily a relationship. This could be a relationship with your work. It could be just that waiting for security from or acclaim from something that you do. But I do see some disputes maybe with possibly a Cancer, or disputes in moving forward. So someone might have, they may want one thing, you may want another, and you're trying to balance this out, and it's causing arguments. So like, you know, whether if you've got a project that you're working on, this could be really someone being conflicting, but you're trying to hold the reins and trying to come to some kind of middle ground here, trying to work the elements and stop the dispute. I just want to clarify strength here. Why is the strength card here for Virgo? Strength card here for Virgo. But I don't see much emotion here, Virgo, for you. Like in terms of from you, you're more in your head than you are in your heart, and it's because you've been, I think you're just so burnt out right now about something. You just kind of want to put an end to whatever this burnout is. Right, okay, so yeah, some of you may be choosing a Leo after having some options. I'm seeing, again, we've got the Sun and we've got the Strength card, so Leo energy. A Leo may be coming in for you, or an opportunity to use, you know, you may have some options here in this future, and you may be a little bit confused about what you want. But if you get an offer from a Leo, I feel like this, again, this can be a claim. So the sun, we do have the sun, we have the star, we have the Six of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing, you know, if you are working on a project here, yes, things may have felt unclear, but your strength and, you know, the need to make a decision here. Once you've got through this mental burnout, I do see happiness and I see success. So whatever it is that you're working on, whether this be work or relationships, you do have success, and it could possibly be with a Leo. If you have had some sort of confusion in the past, again, the only cups we have is the 7, and it's because you are still in a very confused space right now, because you're tired. You're tired of something. And some of you are definitely just kind of leaving it to the universe and kind of still holding on to it though. You're still holding on to something quite possessively. But the advice is you need to let this go. Stop holding on so tightly. Why do you feel the need to hold on so tightly to something? You know, you've got to allow things to move in universal timing, in divine timing. You have to sometimes leave things and let them be seen from all angles, gain new perspectives, and don't hold on too tightly. I mean, yes, I did say at the beginning of the reading, there is a need for you to hold on to your finances perhaps, because I feel like if you are working on a project, there's not a lot of, I feel like you've come out maybe of having quite a financial situation where you've been okay. Some of you may now be having a hard time just on a financial level, just balancing your finances and making sure that you are, if you're being creative or you're doing a job where you're not getting paid, just make sure that you are balancing that job out with money that, with jobs that are paying you as well. So that's what I have for you for October, Virgo. I hope that makes sense. If you would like a personal reading, please do hit me up on my email below and I will get back to you. And yeah, I should be back with you in November. So take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.